I just shipped a feature every indie app needs. Took me 2 hours. Here's how I built it and why it matters. Hi guys, I'm Jogi and I build indie apps. Today I'm telling you the story of how I built a feedback assistant, which I just added to GetJacked, my science-based hypertrophy app. The feature is a simple in-app sheet where users can enter feedback about the app, things they like, things they don't, and things they want to improve. And maybe also a feature that they would like to see. This is one of those small features that helps your app evolve with market demand, and building the entire thing only took me 2 hours end to end. The idea for the feature wasn't mine. I met a guy in the Da Nang Hackanang, which is an indie hacker meetup that happens every Thursday, and I chatted with him over lunch, and he said I should do this, and I actually agree with him. Because I need user feedback and I need to know if my app is actually any good and in which direction to take it. I'm dogfooding it, I'm using it myself, but other people might have different opinions. And he's right, because right now, to get in touch with me, you have to go to my Twitter, follow me and send me a DM. And it is way too much friction for the average user. So we want to make this as simple as possible, and we want to add a feature to the app where the people can send that to me straight. Remove the friction, you know? Integrating this into the app was quite simple. I fired up Claude code and told him is it a he, is it a she, what I wanted. I told Claude what the specifications need to be, or like the outcome that I had in mind. And I always do this initially, and when I do, I speak to the computer. I'm dictating pretty much. And I think that was fairly straightforward. At the end of the process, Claude produces a fairly lengthy PRD file, like a product requirement. What does the D stand for? I don't know, whatever that stands for. And with that, I go back into Claude and I tell it, make that. So once I have everything spec'd out on the PRD document, I have the AI just run along and write according to the specs. It made a small modal and it made a service for how to send the data to the server. And out of the box, everything worked, everything compiled. And these days, that's quite common actually with Claude. Claude is pretty good at Swift, so no issues there. It is lightweight, it is native Swift, it does not interrupt the flow of the application, so all good. As far as the backend is concerned, I did pretty much the same thing, only the other way around. So I used the PRD file that Claude gave me initially with all the specifications of the data that's being sent to the server. And I put that into a second Claude code instance that is working on my website, and I told it, take this and make the API endpoint and catch all the data and then store it away. And again, that was fairly straightforward, and Claude put this off in just one go, as it tends to, and so I have that feature shipped already. All in all, speccing this took maybe 30 minutes, then writing it in Swift and testing if it works on the simulator also took like 30 minutes. And the same thing for the server, so also 30 minutes, and then another 30 minutes with event testing. Now, why does all of this matter? Why did I do it? Having direct user feedback changes the way we build applications. At least it should. Because the user is telling us what they want in our apps and what they like, what they don't like, and we can adjust. We can take it one way or the other. And maybe not every user opinion is valid, right? They might tell you silly things, but if you have a cohort of people, 10 people that tell you do this and this and this, and I find this and this and this cumbersome in your app, well, now you know and now you have signal, right? So you can develop for them. And over time, you will improve the product and you will probably improve the ratings for the product. So instead of just, 3 stars, you get 4, you get 5, your app gets better and better. If you guys want to see the feature in action, it is live already in GetJacked. GetJacked is my science-based hypertrophy app that I use to inform my own lifting. It is a trainer app, so it's not just a simple workout tracker, but it is an app that keeps you progressing over time, that adjusts the programming over time, that gets you jacked if you use it and you want to get jacked. So, link in the bio. It's currently free of charge. I will leave it for free for a while and get an idea if people like it or not. And for now, if you're early, you get it for free.